manager of champions, Gentleman Gilligan Gordon, the newest member of the Thrillers, the technical wizard, James Tighe, as he prepares to go to war once more. Joel Redman, Gilligan Gordon's former charge, as we saw in the video package preceding this matchup. Well, Gilligan Gordon is going to be handcuffed to the ring post.
And ladies and gentlemen, as per our stipulation, before we bring out his opponent, I'd like to hand over the handcuffs to referee Chris Roberts.
Gilligan Gordon looking somewhat reluctant, but the papers have been signed. Gilligan Gordon was warned that should he interfere in the last matchup between Tighe and Redman in any way, shape or form, there would be repercussions, and the repercussions come tonight, as it's most certainly make or break for Gilligan Gordon, as if James Tighe is to lose this matchup where Gordon's going to be a non-factor because he's going to be handcuffed to the ring post. If Gilligan Gordon, if his new charge loses this matchup, he will have to spend 5 whole minutes in the ring with Joel Redman, and you can bet that Joel Redman has got weeks and weeks and weeks and months of pent-up frustration that he's waiting to unload at Gilligan Gordon. There were tensions between, you see, referee Chris Roberts passing him securely to that ring post. We've been told that the keys lost, it will take the fire brigade to get Gilligan Gordon off of that ring post.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former member of the Thrillers. He is the physical specimen. He is
Well, here we go! The physical specimen, Joel Redman, makes his way to ringside as he gets the opportunity that he's been waiting for a very long time now since unfinished business back in June. Joel Redman gets his chance to finally get his hand on Gilligan Gordon. Look at the look on that kisser from Victor. Joel Redman, however, he's not phased. He's going into battle one more time with James Tighe man. Speculate Joel Redman should have defeated at the anniversary show had it not been the interference of the man handcuffed to ringside, Gilligan Gordon, and his new charge, Victor. And Joel Redman doesn't want to wait for a battle. He charges a ring series of forearms. James Tighe retaliates with some of his own. Ducks out of clothesline as James Tighe and hits a big German suplex and holds on. Oh, but Joel Redman with a quick escape down to one knee and back to reverse waist to a waist lock. Sends Redman off the ropes as James Tighe, but Redman with a drop kick targeting at the knee. And Joel Redman's tactic here, very clear. He's targeting the leg because he likes to utilise that knee bar, that same knee bar he's got locked in right now. And Tighe now finds his way to that bottom rope. James Tighe was almost in a world of trouble. As look at Joel Redman now eyeballing Gilligan Gordon. I, for one, hope tonight at Make or Break is the night that Gilligan Gordon gets his comeuppance. Joel Redman once more a kick to the knee, but James Tighe fights out of that wristlock attempt, rolled through by Joel Redman. Both men so proficient. And look at that, the way Joel Redman just kicks away at the leg of James Tighe. His tactics here are very clear for the world to see. He's pinpointing that leg. He must have spotted that weakness in their last encounter. As I was saying, so many parallels can be drawn between James Tighe and Joel Redman that it's not surprising that Gilligan Gordon has gone to James Tighe as a man who can rid IPW of Joel Redman and as the man who can replace Joel Redman. Both men, of course, trained by Mark Sloan at the FW Academy. Both men very proficient in the technical style of wrestling. Both men grew up idolizing the Japanese style of professional wrestling. Both men very much solid all-rounders, and both men very much nullify each other in every single trait, apart from the fact that, oh, look at that, nice reversal from Joel Redman. James Tighe in trouble now. Look at that, just an unceremonious slap to her face, and that's going to do the job. Don't get me wrong, James Tighe, a motivated James Tighe, should I say, is a world beater on any occasion. Over the years, we've seen James Tighe in some classics. We've seen him in some classics here in IPW UK. Joel Redman on the baseball side, takes the legs once more, looking for a surfboard, perhaps is a physical specimen. It's almost ironic. People said that since Joel Redman stopped cheating, since he stopped listening to Gilligan Gordon, he started to become unsuccessful. Of course, he did go on that horrible losing streak, which he's still on at the moment. No thanks to Gilligan Gordon. But Joel Redman's looking to break that duck tonight. He's looking to do that without the help of Gordon. And since breaking from Gordon, he's really looked like a completely different performer, as he's got James Tighe stretched out with nowhere to go now. Or sending him back to a canvas, and now Joel Redman perhaps seeing this as an opportunity. A snapmare takedown, nicely done. Look like the body scissors now applied by Redman. He's looking to wear down James Tighe. And quite frankly, you talk about the longer a contest goes away, it affects one opponent opposed to another, rolls through into a pinning combination. Just Joel Redman, 2 count only. James Tighe has to be very careful with his ring positioning here. And look at Joel Redman there with the leg strength, just rolling him through once more. And 2 count again, as I was saying. You normally talk about it again. Oh, look at this. From Joel Redman just rolling James Tighe around the ring. And one more time. James Tighe disorientated, but still managing to get out at 2. And Joel Redman looking to try something different by breaking that body scissors. And he went to pick Tighe up, but Tighe cut him off. And cuts him off with a big picture-perfect drop kick. Just saying. Talk about the longer a contest goes, the more it affects one man, but both these men in great physical condition. A mocking round of applause there from James Tighe. James Tighe, of course, he retired from the world of professional wrestling, or semi-retired should I say, before resurfacing at the start of this year, 2010. Ironically, he started wrestling for Joel Redman's BWA Devon Wrestling Alliance. However, it's come to light that this return to the squared circle for the likes of BWA and Premier Promotions, it was funded by Gilligan Gordon, and they would tune up matches for James Tighe as he looked to make his return to IPW UK. Big gut-wrench suplex there from James Tighe, who hooks a leg, but again, can only get a 2 count. It's going to take more than that to put away a motivated and determined physical specimen, Joel Redman, with not only a point to prove, but some revenge to gain. This could really be Joel Redman's last opportunity to get his hands on Gilligan Gordon. He needs to make the most of it. Very much that title of tonight's event, make or break, as Joel Redman sent back first into the corner there. And underneath those turnbuckle pads, that only thin layer of padding is steel hooks. And when steel meets spine, we know there's only going to be one winner. It doesn't take a mathematician to work out that that winner's going to be steel. But James Tighe, now in some trouble as Redman, fighting back with the heart of the champion. Series of European uppercuts, hits a rope now, does Redman before getting caught off, stopped in his tracks by James Tighe. Tighe now quick to recover. 2 count only as Joel Redman kicks out one more time. It's too early to put away the physical specimen. Just looking back at the record book, since we've been here at our new spiritual home of City Mill, I don't actually think Joel Redman has won a single contest here. It's that kind of run of form which led to Gilligan Gordon severing ties with him. And it's that run of form which to kind of put Joel Redman's spot here on the IPW main roster in serious jeopardy. This is a must-win situation for Joel Redman. He needs to win here, and he needs to win decisively if he's to maintain his spot on the most competitive roster in the whole of Europe today. And Redman knows this, which is why he's fighting back. Big elbow to a midsection. And suplexes his way out of danger. Does Joel Redman and floats straight into a pinning combination, doesn't hook the leg. Can he get a 2 count? And if you're Gilligan Gordon right now, you're going to be worried. As Redman there went for a hip toss, but James Tighe cut him off. He's got him in that abdominal stretch. Stroke octopus hold there. Redman in all kinds of trouble, but still fighting out of it. Hip tossing his way out of it. Hits the ropes once more. Every opportunity, Joel Redman looking to quicken the pace into going to the side of the stall. Rolls through, takes the leg once more. That's a strategy which early on in the contest found much success with Joel Redman. He's going back to that wise strategy from a physical specimen. And he doesn't need Gilligan Gordon to implement a game plan here. Joel Redman has studied James Tighe. He's identified a weakness and he's targeted that weakness. There's now Joel Redman measuring Tighe. What's he looking for now? Comes in, House of Steam, oh my! James Tighe moved out the way and Redman connected with the top turnbuckle and floated to the outside, and there's Richter behind the referee's back. And come on, someone needs to do something about this waste of space. Richter, Gilligan Gordon's personal bodyguard. God knows how Gilligan Gordon managed to get that one past IPW UK management. But somehow he did, and Richter is a difference maker thus far, as James Tighe now all over. Well, Joel Redman fights back once more. Forget about Richter when you're determined, when you've got something to fight on. Too soon. James Tighe cuts off Joel Redman, and the camel clutch now applied. That same humiliating camel clutch which James Tighe applied to Joel Redman at the start of this whole thing. And look at the kisser of Gilligan Gordon from the outside of the ring. And like I was saying, that same humiliating camel clutch which was applied at the start of this whole thing at Unfinished Business, when Gilligan Gordon slapped Joel Redman across the face and fired him, got rid of his services. This is Joel Redman looking to escape. James Tighe locks her arms back behind the knees, but look at the strength of the physical specimen just lifts. James Tighe deadlifts him up onto his back and sends him into the corner. And now, House of Steam once more, drop kick. James Tighe in trouble. Northern Lights suplex, beautiful bridge, 2, and well, he just got a 2 count and held onto the leg which he had hooked from that Northern Lights, and the knee bar now applied once more, and James Tighe is in agony. He needs to get to that bottom rope, quickly, and he does. He gets to that bottom rope, and Joel Redman forced to break the hold, but look at the look of pain, the look of agony on the face of James Tighe. Face lock applied now, with Joel Redman hits him with a snap suplex there. Somewhat of a master of the suplex, and now what's Joel Redman got in mind? And Redman now, he's going to go to the top rope. Is Joel Redman perhaps looking for a moonsault? But Richter, that waste of space again, getting involved, and Joel Redman fighting off Richter. And watch out, Joel, because here comes James Tighe! Now both men are down. Richter once more the difference maker. If it wasn't for Richter, it wasn't for him, this one could well be over. And look at that, we can win the cry now coming out the mouth of Gilligan Gordon. Who this guy thinks he is, I don't know. As we go into 2011, they should look into revoking this man's manager license. But Joel Redman again back to his feet, and again cuts off James Tighe, European uppercut, but Tighe responds with one of his own. Both men now firing on all cylinders. Who's going to come out of this heavy hitting exchange? It's like two sliders looking for a knockout blow. And Joel Redman turns it into a backside. 2 count only. Full sunset flip from James Tighe. And James Tighe gets a 2 count. Redman rolls through. Tighe flips him over. And both men exchanging near falls. It's going to take a split second to decide this one. Who's going to come out on top? Each man getting near falls. And both men break. Ducks out close on this Redman. Another German suplex. And holds on. Joel Redman holds on. He's tenacious. Look at James Tighe. James Tighe is trying to break the hands. He's trying to break the hands. And Joel Redman and James Tighe is fighting. He's trying to fight his way out. He finds a release, goes behind, German suplex of his own. And I said earlier, this was like a mirror match. As both men now exchange German suplexes, and it's James Tighe now who's the aggressor. But both men have had so much taken out of them. We're very much approaching the final stages of this contest as Joel Redman with a reversal switch of his own and hits another German suplex and rolls through. And now can Joel Redman hang on? One man needs to decisively hang on. James Tighe now is struggling, hanging on to the ropes. Hanging on to the ropes is James Tighe, and there's a low blow for good measure on Joel Redman, the third successive low blow. Referee Chris Roberts needs to get his act together here. And oh my, James Tighe went charging, but got caught out. He got caught out on the knee bar. And now James Tighe may be forced with no option but to submit. And James Tighe rolls through to his back. That is for a release. James Tighe has studied that hold for so long that again James Tighe gets through to his feet, and again Joel Redman cuts him off, and now James Tighe stuck in the middle of the ring with nowhere to go, and really, this could be it. James Tighe is clawing his way to the ropes, and Joel Redman pulling every ounce of strength in his body and that leg, which has been worked on earlier on in this contest, and James Tighe finds a bottom rope, and Redman forced to let go of the hold, and this time, this is a testament to how far this one's gone. It's a testament to how much Joel Redman wants it. This time he holds on, and he's beckoning James Tighe to get to his feet as he feels him. Oh no! Well, I was going to say James Tighe sidestep, but Redman through to his feet, catches a punch, shoulder block from Joel Redman. Flips himself into the ring, through to his feet is Joel. James Tighe goes for a hip toss, Redman catches him. Rolls through once more, and the knee bar again the knee bar applied, and James Tighe again, again, the ring positioning just off there for Joel Redman. But thanks much for relief. Look at the look on Gilligan Gordon's face, he nearly had a heart attack on the outside of the ring, the mess of a human being, as James Tighe breaks away, the arm of Joel Redman, gets himself to the second rope, flying European uppercut, but how much has been taken out of James Tighe? Can he capitalise on this opening cover? Failed to hook the leg and failed to get the 3 count, and Gilligan Gordon looks like he's about to cry. He wants it that much, and he wants to avoid the blast of his former protege that much, as James Tighe signals the beginning of the end could be near, as he's perhaps looking for the Titanic, the move they've put away so many men over the years, as he's going for it. Redman through to his feet, chop, block, takes the leg down, holds onto the knee, and now James Tighe in a world of hurt and in the centre of the ring. And look at Joel Redman, he's got the leg in a compromising position, and James Tighe again James Tighe rolls through to his back, as we've identified a great way to try and counter the hold, reach the ropes, but this time Joel Redman pulls into the centre of the ring, and James Tighe is gripping, he's clawing, he's in all kinds of hurt, and he's also in the centre of the ring, and he taps.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and Joel Redman has finally beat the hoodoo. He's defeated James Tighe. He's got the W in his collar, and look at the look on the face of Gilligan Gordon. And we all know what that means now. What's in store for Gilligan Gordon?
As per the stipulation of this contest, this means that Joel Redman now gets 5 minutes in the ring with Gilligan Gordon.
And that's the moment we've all been waiting for. And that's the moment Joel Redman's been waiting for.
And did I mention that if Gilligan Gordon does not let himself be unhandcuffed and brought into the ring, he will be violent.
How about that for a rule? If Gilligan Gordon doesn't let himself into the ring, he will be fired. Goodbye. Pardon's kind of hoping he doesn't get in the ring now. So here we go then, as referee Chris Roberts unhandcuffing the snake that is Gentleman Gilligan Gordon, and all the years they talk about karma. Karma's about to catch up with you, Gilligan Gordon. Look at him, struggling, trying to get out of what he promised, what he signed. Where's your loophole now, Gordon? Where's your loophole? As now, look at him, cowering in the corner. The hat goes for her eyes. And he's Gilligan Gordon. It's only going to follow. As Joel Redman now, he's enjoying himself. Gilligan Gordon begging, pleading. He's on his knees. He's a pathetic mess of a human being. And Joel Redman now is going to take out months and months of frustrations on Gilligan Gordon. Oh, come on. Richter from behind, attacking Joel Redman, that huge frame of a man, attacking Redman, and a stinger splash in the corner. Richter, what agility from a big man, the speed of Richter takes down Redman with a big clothesline. I said, where's your loophole now, Gilligan Gordon? It looks like Gilligan Gordon's just found his loophole in form of that huge man, his bodyguard Richter. When we said that Joel Redman would get 5 minutes in the ring alone with Gilligan Gordon, we didn't mean alone with Gilligan Gordon and his cronies. It's just about makes me sick. Oh, but Joel Redman staring! Into gory to the side of Richter's skull! And Richter goes for a ride. What strength from a physical specimen who's fired up! Big power sound from Redman, how impressive! And now look at Redman, he is staring a hole into Gilligan Gordon, and Gordon now is in all kinds of trouble as Joel Redman telling him up you get, a spit in the face, a receipt from the anniversary show, as Joel Redman now. Redman has Gordon, and this could be the end. The last time we see Gordon in an IPW UK ring, as Gilligan Gordon has. Oh wait 1 minute! It's Yestian Reese, the crown jewel of the Thrillers, the former British heavyweight champion, with a powerbomb on Joel Redman. Yestian Reese with a second powerbomb in quick succession. Just when it looked like Joel Redman overcame the numbers game, Gilligan Gordon came up with not just a plan B, but a plan C. And now, Gilligan Gordon has Joel Redman in the ring on his own. He's got those handcuffs wrapped around his fist. Look at him now taking his time and now laying in the cheap shots on Joel Redman and choking with that chain, the handcuffs, the chain of the handcuffs. And look at Redman fighting back. But Gordon, look at this. Look at this. Gilligan Gordon makes me sick. back and Gilligan Gordon cower into the outside of the ring. It didn't just take James Tighe, it didn't just take Richter, it didn't just take Gilligan Gordon, it also took the irresistible Reese and 2 power bombs, and still Joel Redman won't give up. And believe me, Gilligan Gordon, your comeuppance is coming, and I hope it's coming sooner rather than later. These thrillers make me sick.